Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're a home service business owner looking to stand out and create a unique brand, stick around. This video is for you. I really want to talk about how to create a brand that connects with your clients and sets you apart from the competition, okay? And all of this I'm telling you from my experience. When I created my business, I wanted to make a unique logo and make a unique branding, unique signs, everything. I wanted to make it unique because I was really sick of driving around town and seeing all my competitors that literally look the same. There's maybe one or two that stand out that have a different logo and a different signage on their trucks, but it was mostly just a trailer, a white trailer with green or black and green or black and white. So, you know, at the end of the day, you really want to stand out and make a difference. When your potential clients see you, you want them to remember your logo, okay? So whether it's your trailer signage or your truck or your business cards or your yard signs, you want to make an impression that they're going to remember and it's going to stick with them, okay? Now I know what you're thinking. I'm a landscaper or an electrician or a plumber. Why do I need a logo or a brand? Well, here's the thing. A strong brand helps you build trust among your clients and potential clients. It also helps you attract the right clients. It's all about, it's not just a logo. It's about the experience that goes behind that logo or that brand of yours. Because if you think about it, your brand is the very first thing that your customers are going to see, that very first interaction that they come across, maybe your website or your Facebook page or Google or referral. They're going to see your business card, whatever the case might be. That's going to be the very first interaction, and you want to make sure you have a good impression that very first time, okay? You want to make sure that you seem legit. Everything in your business is legit, from the logo to the business cards to across all the platforms. You want to have a strong branding and make that very first impression. It is crucial to make a good impression the very first time. That helps you a lot when it comes to closing deals and selling. You are a legit business, you are a legit business owner, you know what you're doing, and that identifies with your brand. I break it down in kind of 3 steps, okay? The very first step is creating a name, okay? And this might be very hard. At the time when I created my business, I wanted to make a name that was catchy, but at the same time, I'm very picky and I'm very particular. And so I just went with my last name, Sally's Long Hair. That's my business. You see me repping it all the time. As I'm getting my feet wet in business, I don't want to be that 10 or 15 truck guy, okay? I want to be able to delegate, grow the business, and maybe have 2 or 3 crews out there working for me. That way I'm not on the field. I guess that helps me keep it small with my last name. It's not a huge company. It's something that I want to grow. So that's the step 1. Choosing a name. I believe that's very important. Just as creating a great logo, a great name goes a long way in business. So make sure you take your time. You choose a good name that represents your business, that is approachable, that is friendly, that is professional at the same time, okay? What's going on, home service pros? If you want to stand out in a crowded market, let's talk about how branding and graphic design can help you grow your business. We believe that a great design is more than eye candy. It builds credibility. I have been specializing in custom branding, logos, websites, vehicle wraps, print marketing, and more for the past 8 years. If you're ready to grow your business, get in touch with me for a free consultation and let's create a brand that works as hard as you do. Step 2, it's building your visual identity, okay? Let me break this down for you, okay? It doesn't matter what service you provide, whether you do pressure washing, landscaping, plumber, electrician, you're gonna drive some sort of a vehicle, okay? Hopefully you have a truck or a van or whatever the case might be. You are gonna use some sort of transportation, okay? You wanna make sure you have signage on your trailers or your trucks that represents your business and make it look professional when people see you driving down the road. And that goes along with print marketing including business cards, flyers, postcards, yard signs, signage, everything that you use for print marketing. When you're handing out flyers, you want to make sure that everything looks professional. This is one of my flyers here. This is what I use when I go door knocking. I leave this at the house. A little box right here where I can write an estimate. If they're interested in getting a price for something, I write a price on there and leave it with them. And then on the back, it just has some text about myself and the business, a picture of me. I want to make it friendly enough. And if you can see right here on the picture, everything is about the brand, okay? So see the sign on the trailer in the back. You see me wearing the shirt right there. You got the logo at the front. So if you think about it, you have three logos on this card. It's very strong. I feel like it's carrying the brand really well. So we have the print marketing and we have your online presence, okay? You can have a Facebook page, you can have a Google My Business, you can have maybe a Yelp or a Nextdoor. Anything you can do to advertise your business across the internet, it helps a lot, but it goes a long way when you have a very strong brand identity with a nice logo, with nice graphics that look professional, okay? So when creating your visual identity, I definitely recommend keeping it simple. My logo is super simple. It's just kind of a sun and then it has some grass inside of it and just my name, Sally's Lawn Care Property Services. It's something that you can see and you can read easily. You'll be surprised. I've seen so many guys repping their logos and you can't even read what they say. They're so complicated, they overcomplicate it. So at the time of making a logo, make sure you keep it simple. If you have somebody design a logo for you, make sure you give them an idea, you present them with that idea and expectations. Make sure everything is legible, that your clients or your potential clients can read it real well. Otherwise, I think it can be very messy. Okay, so now that we have the step 1 and 2, which is number 1, choosing a name, and number 2, building a visual identity. Step 3 is going to be communicate your brand consistently across all touch points, okay? What do I mean by touch points? I mean your Facebook page, your Google My Business, your Nextdoor, your Yelp, all the platforms that you can use to advertise. You definitely want to make sure you flood those platforms with pictures, with graphics, and this will help you that every time that your clients see your brand, they will automatically recognize who it is, the great business that you've been advertising. One last thing, I feel like building a brand is not just about the visuals and the logos. You also want to have a meaning behind a brand, okay? That goes along with making sure you provide your clients with a very good experience, okay? When you go above and beyond for your customers and you give them a good experience, that's speaking for your brand, okay? So it doesn't matter if you have the greatest logo or the greatest visuals or branding identity. If you're not providing your clients with a great experience, your brand isn't worth a hot shit, okay? So you want to make sure that after you have a strong brand, make sure you're leaving a good experience behind that brand that is going to be recognized and it's going to be passed along when they refer you to other clients. Find little ways that you can stick out, see what your competitors' identity looks like, see what they're repping. You need to study your market. You need to see how you can stick out. There's no way for you to stick out the competition if you don't know what the competition looks like. So do your research, go on Google, make sure you know exactly who is around you. Go out and drive and keep your eyes open, see who's driving around, see how they're driving, see how they're operating, and then you can think about how you can make a difference for your brand, okay? Very important, stick out from your competition. You guys want to make sure that everybody remembers your brand.